And we are live!
Woo!
Welcome, everybody, to our Tuesday edition of Wine Lives, where my friend Bex and I sit here
Hello.
with our beautiful glasses of wine. Actually, today I'm switching it up, Bex.
Oh,
Today
what are
I
you?
have myself a white sangria.
Ooh, that sounds fancy. I
Boom!
just finished off my box of wine. My lighting just changed. The sun went away.
Damn, there's still sun over there?
Yeah, it's light out. I'm looking at this like beautiful pink horizon over the trees right now, but I just realized that my lighting went to total on here. So I'm sorry, guys. I'm glowing gray now.
No, it looks great. You know what's funny is that it is like pitch black here right now, and it has been
What?
for a while.
Oh my goodness. I feel like I need to turn my camera and show you guys how beautiful it is, even though it's just like a neighborhood, but
Uh,
it's gorgeous.
I would, but it's very messy in here,
No,
so
I mean,
no.
I will. I will.
We get it. We get it. Anyways,
Oh,
today, guys,
yes.
we have decided to come on because for all our Canadian friends out there, this weekend is Thanksgiving,
Woo!
and so we thought that we would come to you this week with some some beautiful ticks. We're coming to you guys
Sorry,
with
that was inappropriate.
some tips and tricks to help you survive Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Yes. So, kind of before we start, maybe Bex, let us know what did your Thanksgiving look like as a kid?
We always had a turkey. If I
Yeah.
wasn't away when I was still growing up, I played a lot of sports. I was often away on weekends doing sports things, but we always seemed to gather as a family, whether it was my dad's side of the family. We come from massive, like, both my parents, my dad has five brothers, my mom's got a ton of siblings as well. And so we would either do one with one side or the other side, or sometimes we combine. Like, we've had like 18 people at Thanksgiving dinner before. Like, there's always a turkey. There is like always some kind of yams and marshmallows, like deliciousness, like just big celebrations. We always do. It's always been a turkey. We've never done a ham or anything like that. And
Hey
it's
Bex,
just
sorry to interrupt you. What happened to you? You left. Your camera is not on.
what?
I'm not sure why.
I see me.
Can anybody out there see Bex? Because frankly, to me, she's not
Oh,
there.
my word. Can you guys see me? Anybody out there? And
We got Mickey's on, Janine's on, Carrie Kane. Hey guys,
oh yeah, you
she's
guys can see me.
why can't I see you then?
I only see
Okay,
your eyes, friend. So,
weird, weird. Okay, sorry,
anyways,
sorry, sorry, I
anyways, it's
interrupted.
just a
Cheers
massive
to
yes, Mickey.
malfunctions.
Yes,
Can we
glitches.
do a cheers to malfunctions in the junction? Because it happens. Just saying.
Oh my goodness. So yes, anyways, Mickey, marshmallows, yams, you do like you can do it any way. You put them on there, a little maple syrup, goodness, you bake it. Oh, you got it Pinterest. I just Pinterest it every year because I don't say my recipes. I'm awful for it. So it's new every year, but it's like always delicious. Different ways to do turkeys. We've done lots of different things. We do turkeys at family reunions.
Did
We
you
do
lose your train of?
turkeys. I've totally lost my train of thought. We do turkeys at different things, and yes, anyways, big family gatherings are always around the turkey. So Thanksgiving I absolutely love. We're doing a big dinner on Saturday night here. I'm on Vancouver Island right now. I'm in my brother's workout room because it's the quietest place and the best internet. So yeah, we're gonna do a big family dinner turkey. I don't really know the plan, but everybody just gets together and it's just a super fun time.
Awesome.
Sorry,
And you
that was
guys are.
a
Hey, what what would a Tuesday be without a little bit of this, right?
totally.
Cheers,
This
cheers to this.
cheers. This is my first glass, by the way.
Mine too. And can I just say this is delicious? I should have brought the bottle.
Yeah.
Time I'll tell you. Okay, so let's get into it.
Well,
Let's
tell me
get
a
it.
little
Oh,
bit about your Thanksgiving first,
oh,
Missy.
okay. So growing up, We did Thanksgiving as a family, just like our extended family kind of thing, and it was pretty cool. My mom got a little stressed out about it. Not gonna lie to you. I find that in my old age, I've become. Um, I love to entertain. Like I'm the one who always wants to be like, oh, let's host, let's do this. Whereas growing up, my mom was like, not. She was
Mm.
very concerned about things like how clean the house was, and it just was really overwhelming for her, I think. And our personalities are very different, so she saw it as like stress, and I see it as like, oh my god, I'm so excited. So we're a little bit different like that. So it tended to be a lot smaller. And as kind of time has gone by, it's usually just like our family, or if Jerry's family, they come in from out of town sometimes. This year we're going
Ooh,
to my in-laws, which I'm super excited about.
fun.
And yeah,
That's awesome. And so I can totally relate with my family is the big dinners was like with all the ladies, it was often extremely stressful. So
yeah,
I'm super excited to share tonight like my little tips because I absolutely love entertaining as well, but I hate cooking everything on the day of. So it's like I love just like a totally stress-free chill out. Like last Christmas, we had the chillest. We did a garbage can turkey and the chillest
oh
meal
yeah.
ever. And my mom even said she was like, "Where we need to do this, we need to do that." I'm like, "It's done." It was like,
Mhm.
whoa, and we all got to sit back and just visit and enjoy, and we still had this massive dinner for like 13 people.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm like the opposite. I love to be in the kitchen. So like I'm like pre-planning, okay. So like this year I know that I'm not hosting Thanksgiving because obviously we're going, but I'm hosting Christmas. So
Mm.
I'm already thinking like, okay, what's my meal going to be? Okay. And I always like my mom used to get so stressed out about it. And for me it's like just so much fun. I'm like, okay, what am I going to make? And what am I going to use? Like I have special dishware for
Ooh.
Christmas. That's going to be a whole other situation when it comes to Christmas. We're going to have all kinds of tips and tricks. But for right now,
Yeah.
Thanksgiving.
But sometimes the cooking tips revolve sort of similar because there's often like turkeys at
Yeah,
Christmas and some of the same little things, but we're not going Christmassy tonight. We're going for the gobblers.
right. It's a general feeling of how to entertain and do your best. So I'm going to start down my list if that's cool.
Yeah.
So these are my top 10 tricks to surviving Thanksgiving.
Can I cut in on some if I have a little addition?
Addition? Yeah,
Addition.
absolutely.
Okay. Sweet.
Okay. Number 1, don't scrub the floors. Don't worry about cleaning your house. If you stress about the little fingerprints on the wall, nobody's coming to your house to look at that stuff. So
Mm.
get over it. If you're worried about it, turn the lights down a little bit. If you have great lighting, no one will see anything. Right?
Absolutely. Yes. If you have a dog, sweep the hair, but don't wash the floors.
Right? Because it's just gonna get messy.
Hmm.
Within, you spend your time like super cleaning before everybody comes, and within minutes, it's back to and then you got sticky floors because people are spilling drinks, and really, you're gonna have to scrub later anyway, so don't bother.
So true.
Number 2. Or sorry, I just wrapped number 1 and 2 together. Number 3, close the doors. If you don't want people to see your shit, close the door.
Hmm.
Odds are nobody's gonna go open a door that's shut. So like don't worry about cleaning your master bedroom because that's a whole other project all on its own. If you don't want people there, shut the door. Nobody
I
needs
love
to.
it. You
And
got clutter in the house? Stick it in the room. Close the door.
that's you know, you know.
Did I just
Number
take it off your
4.
list?
Number 4 is declutter. You know why?
Yeah.
Exactly that reason. When you declutter a house, it often makes it look cleaner. So all that shit that's on your counters that you don't want people to see, shove it in the room with the closed door. Boom.
Where's Mickey at? She's watching this. Thank you, Mickey. Yes, best advice. I agree. Clean
Yeah,
after. Um, Mickey has seen my clutter room at my house. My house
yeah.
looks pristine until you open one door. So cheers to that because we need clutter
Here's
rooms.
to
They keep
it.
us sane.
Love it. And for reals, dudes, let's be honest. Everyone's got that room.
Yeah.
Like everyone's got that room where, like the shit room, where you just put shit in it. It often starts as an office, and then it's all bets are off. All bets are off. Okay. Janine says, cleaning with Paulette. Hey, I should have my own show. Mickey! Oh, Mickey could come on with us.
Mickey.
Magical.
Yes.
Okay. Number
I'll watch.
5. Perfect. Number 5 is potlucks are awesome. If you don't
Oh.
want to go through all the headache and all the stress of going and doing everything on your own, invite people to bring a dish. You supply the main dish, and then everyone else, because really, so many people have awesome recipes for either an appy or a side or a dessert. Let them help you,
And it's also
right?
really cool to do that because sometimes families all have their own traditional dish that makes Thanksgiving feel like Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
So then if they're like, can I bring anything? It's like, well, do you have like a dish that you love? And then if
yeah,
you already have something similar, you can be like, well, actually, we already have something like that. Let's do something else. But if you don't, like, how cool is it to just incorporate everyone's little traditions of a dish?
yeah. Like my mom makes this wicked hash brown casserole, and it's
Ooh.
become Jerry's favorite. Now, when I try to recreate it, I can't do it like my mom. I don't know why. I just
There's,
can't.
there's a
So
touch that moms have. I don't know.
yeah. So it's like so exciting when she comes and like we'll ask her to bring it like, hey mom. Because most people like when you go to somebody's house, most people will offer to bring something, and we're always like, "Yep, hash brown casserole. That's on you." Everybody wins.
Yeah, exactly.
Here's to hash brown casseroles.
Cheers. Cheers, mom.
Mhm. Thanks, Mama. Okay,
Oh,
we're,
Jace
we're
or Janine says, I will always bring Alaskan king crab. Oh, you can come over to my house.
she's got a wicked dip. It's awesome. It's a dip.
Mm.
I hear very good things about it. Okay. Or if you don't want to cook, just buy everything pre-made. I think you said it earlier. Like just do it easy. Go to wherever your local market, and if they have pre-made homemade stuff, grab that. Put it in a different bowl and put your name on it.
Right? And I
Pretend
didn't say
like
I
you
didn't say I didn't say go buy it from somewhere, but that is a wonderful idea. Or get like box stuffing and don't spend your time making it all yourself. Like sometimes there are some delicious things out there that really you just
right?
gotta add some hot water. But like
You
for
would?
me, I make everything the night before. I have it all prepped. I prep
Yeah.
everything, and if I can cook it and then just heat it the next day, I will. Otherwise, I have everything on their sheets in my fridge, and I just literally turn my oven on or turn the fry pan on, and I just pop it in, and I'm not prepping all day. And it's just awesome because then you just sit there and visit.
Cheers to that, my friend.
Yeah.
Productivity.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. See, Carrie Kane says genius, right? I need to be like on these comments.
So, yeah. Note to self,
Uh,
invite Janine. Right?
Carrie, invite Janine to the next spotlight. Okay, where are we at now? Oh, paper plates, paper napkins, paper cups, easy cleanup, right?
You know what?
Now I
I
mentioned,
actually bought those little ones from the dollar store. They look real. They look like
yeah.
glass. They're plastic and I get to reuse them.
Okay,
They're literally my fancy china now.
do you want to hear a secret?
I do.
For our wedding, that's what we use for our wedding.
I
You
love
can
it.
like back in the day, you only used to be able to get them at Costco, but now you can get them everywhere. But yeah, and they're
Dollarama.
sturdy. Yeah, they're sturdy. You can like cut with a steak knife on them, and you're not gonna
Yeah.
like cut through it like your good old China, whatever they're called.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
These are magical. So yes, totally do that because then it saves you time in cleanup. It saves you time everywhere. So
Mm-hmm.
yes, definitely do that.
And then if a kid drops a plate or something, it's not going to break. Or if it does, whoop, garbage.
Right.
And it doesn't break your heart.
Yes. Cheers
Totally.
to disposability.
Yes. And if you want to go green, you can get like those, oh no, biodegradable plates and stuff if you need.
She's like, what? Okay.
Uh,
Next tip on the list. Oh, don't stress about not having enough food because you're always going to have enough food. Coming from a caterer, I can tell you that you all, like, most times when people have a function, because even when you're hosting and you tell people, like, don't bring anything, everything's cool, like, we just want you to come, we just want your company, people will always bring stuff.
yes.
So, and because you're always worried, people are always worried that they're going to run out of food. But when we have these big functions, most of the time you just want to have, because it's a fun time to celebrate, right? So you have a whole bunch of stuff going on. And then you end up at the end of the night, you're like, holy shit.
Yes, exactly. And
What
you
am
know
I going to
what,
do all
Janine, you
this
can always
food?
order a pizza, right?
Yeah.
If you run out, order something, but you'll never run out. You never do.
Yeah. Yeah. So don't stress about that kind of stuff. Um, oh, this one's a good one. Number 8. Instead of turning your TV on, turn music on. Because what does that do? It forces people to talk. Because really, and I know like everyone, there might be football on, and that's okay, I guess. But if you're just
Because
putting
most of the women are going to talk anyways.
right, exactly. But just as an alternative, just turn the music on. Make yourself an awesome playlist.
Mm,
Like for us, it would be filled with 90s 90s party tunes. Not gonna lie to you.
I love it.
And yeah, just engage with your guests, right? Like get to know them, talk to them about their childhood, talk to them about their kids, their jobs. Like this is the time to get to know people because a lot of the
Totally.
we just when we don't necessarily get down to the nitty gritty of things sometimes, right?
Mhm.
And really, Thanksgiving is all about being around the people that you love. And why not learn something about them? Or you're meeting brand new people because it's not always just family, right?
Yeah,
So,
exactly. Chances are there's something that you can relate to with each person, which is going to spark a super awesome conversation.
yeah, and you're going to learn something.
Totally. Yeah.
Cheers to learning things.
I like games too. Games are fun.
That's number 9.
Ooh, how did I know? It's a really good guess. I
We
didn't
have
know.
we have telepathy. Okay. Yes, number 9. Have fun.
Mm-hmm.
Play games. So what we have, so we bought a couple years ago. We bought Speak Out, and I don't know if you guys have this game or
Ooh,
not. If you don't, put it on your list. It
I'll put it
is
on my Christmas list.
it is so funny. We played it. We've played it quite a few times now, and we just got some expansion packs because we just love it so much.
Is that the game that it goes in your mouth?
Yeah, you
Piece?
put the dental dam
Oh.
in your mouth. It's so funny. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm the type of person that like anything that makes me laugh like that, like guttural laughing. It's so funny, guys. It's so incredibly funny. Or another really good one is hearing things. I don't know if you've ever had that one. If you've ever played that one.
No.
So that's the one where you put the earphones on. And so the person has the earphones on, and there's like a whole bunch of white noise in the earphones. And then the person across from you has to read a sentence, and you have to guess what they're saying. Oh my god, our kids love this game. It's so funny. Like Montana, she loves this game. Super fun.
Oh,
Uh,
poor Mickey. She goes, games. Oh my God. I always want to play games. My family is so boring.
don't worry. My family, like my immediate family, my sister is all in with me. And if you're watching Keda, you know she likes playing games, but the rest of them not so much. My extended family, however, like my auntie Karita and her kids, so much fun. I hosted Christmas, not last year, but the year before, and we had the best time.
Oh,
playing Speak Out. It was so much
so much
fun.
fun.
Oh,
I feel like Speak Out's one of those ones you could bring out, and even the grumpy people that didn't want to play it would like you would put that like it's funny to watch even. So then they would
well,
just you just
yeah.
make them participate and then put it in your mouth and then
Or
play the
yeah,
game and you're gonna get all the grumpy people laughing and everyone's gonna loosen up and it's gonna be awesome. I think I might go
exactly.
buy that for Saturday.
Do it. It's so
I'm going
good.
to.
Good.
Mickey says you don't share the pieces, do you?
No. And you know what's funny? So I always put them in my dishwasher after, but I ordered extras on Amazon, so I ordered like 20 of them.
Oh,
So that
smart.
I have a lot. I come prepared, don't you worry.
Oh, I love it. I love it. And you have to bring
Uh,
that with you next visit.
I'm totally gonna. It's
Hmm.
so fun. Okay, sorry. Okay, another thing for kid on that same kind of note, for kids. So find things that are fun for kids. So something as simple as buying glow sticks.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about you guys, but my kids, you give them some glow sticks at nighttime, and they're like happy as pigs in poop.
So
For real,
amazing. Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
And also, I feel like, and I need this is me too, is that because I'm really big on manners, and so when we take our kids places, I'm always like, behave yourself. And if they're like screaming and getting out of hand, I'm always like, hey, settle down, relax. But in times like this, when you're having, especially if there's a bunch of kids around, I feel like parents need to kind of let go a little bit. This is my, this is only my opinion. Only because sometimes us as parents need to take the stick out of our butts a little bit and just let them have fun. Because I remember when I was a kid and like, you remember that coat room? So like everybody would come and you'd take their jackets and put it in the spare bedroom and all the coats were on the bed and all us kids would like jump on the bed and like make like little forts in the coats and stuff. Like, let your kids have fun.
Yeah.
Everyone just like woosah.
Totally. And I just thought of something that'd be super cool depending on the kid's age is like if you know there's a whole bunch of kids coming over and you have enough space in your house, like have a couple folded sheets just sitting there and just be like, when dinner's over, you guys can make some forts.
Yeah,
And just let them just go with their
yeah,
glow sticks.
yeah.
Like
In
that's
the
that's like a $4 playtime that's gonna spend take hours away and entertain those children.
Do you know what we did in our basement? Best investment of like, I don't know, $10 we ever made.
Ooh,
we
tell.
got we got blue lights. So the kids go
So
into the
awesome.
basement and it's only one, so it's not very bright, but it's a blue light. They go down there and then it's like a super party every time they go down there, right? Kids wearing their white shirts running around like, look at it.
You know what? My brother used to have a strobe light when we were little.
Yeah.
And my friends would come over and we he had a blue light too. Or a black light. They're called a black light, aren't they?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Where your like clothes like glow white. Is that what
Yeah.
yeah. And so we would have the black light and strobe light and all of us would wear white shirts and you just like you move and it looks like you're like a robot, but you're
Yeah.
glowing and it's like the coolest thing.
Yeah, so much fun.
Yeah,
And like that is the stuff that kids remember. Like from my
totally.
childhood when we used to go to my mama and papa's, like I remember having so much fun at their house and it's because it was like a time of gathering and family and we got to hang out with all our cousins and play and like as a kid you learn like just by nature you live in the present, right? You're not worried about what is happening, like you're not worried, you're not stressed out, you're just living in the now. And I feel like
Totally.
that's what us adults need to learn how to do a little bit more sometimes. So yeah,
Yeah. So
that's
awesome. What is like we've got a few people on here. Like what do you guys do for your kids or little do you guys have any like little secrets that make the day and the night so much smoother?
yeah.
To just like keep things
This
rolling and like guests entertained and all of those little things that you are concerned about as a host. But when you go to someone's house, you're never concerned about those things
yeah.
of like having something to do or like you're just so excited to just go and be with everybody that you never think about that. But when you're actually hosting, you're always concerned like, are people going to be happy? Are they going to like the food? Are they going to be entertained? Is there going to be awkward silences? So like, what are some things that you guys do too? Like we've got lots of, I mean, Paulette's come up with these amazing tips, but there
uh
might be some
my
other little things
my
out there.
auntie Karita just popped on. I just saw her pop on. Hi, Auntie Karita.
Ooh,
I'm just talking about how her family is the funnest. Like they They are musically inclined. They play music, but every time that they have gatherings, it's all about the fun.
I
And
love it.
that is like magical, right?
Hmm.
Because again, that's the stuff you're going to remember. Anyways, just wanted to add that in there.
It is
Okay.
though. You know what? When you speak of music, I always remember when we have gatherings, my mom and my brother will go around the piano and entertain everyone. My brother sings, my mom will play the piano. It is like so much fun.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
100%. Memories forever.
Yep.
Okay. Another one. The party's going to end when it's going to end. Don't go in with huge expectations about like, yeah, we're going to have this rager. It's going to be so much fun. And then the party shuts down at 10:30 and you feel like it's a failure. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter. Just go with the flow. Let everybody, feel it out. And
Hmm.
really, it doesn't matter how long your party is or how late people stay. It just matters what you do with the time that you have. Again,
100%.
be present, enjoy each other. That's
Because
what it's.
you just can't change. Like sometimes you're gonna have the party poopers versus the partiers, right? Because
Yeah.
sometimes, like I know we have family dinners, and there are a few people that come to our dinners that will eat dinner, have dessert, stay for 15, and they're gone. But we expect that. We know that that's gonna happen,
Yeah.
and it's like totally okay.
Yeah.
So we just make sure we have a couple extra people there.
Yeah.
And then we know that like if because we want to have some fun that we know that other people are going to stay, but even if people can't, or like when you first have new babies and little kids, and like usually you're not staying late when you have a little baby, and that's just it's so understandable when you've got kids, if they're misbehaving, if someone's sick, like when you've got like the kid life, when you're being the
Yeah.
parent, if you don't go to the dinner without the kids, then sometimes you have to leave earlier, and that's okay. And being the hostess, you just have to be aware that like there
Yeah.
are things that pop up and not everyone's going to be able to stay the whole time, and it's nothing against your hostessing, it's just life.
I just saw my auntie Karina just posted something. Just hang on. I can't find the comment to post it.
Can I
Just
read it?
yeah, read it. I'm gonna try to
Okay.
find it.
It says I'm
Oh,
old. A party that lasts till 10:30 is a success, especially because we typically start at noon.
true
That is
story.
like sounds like the best party ever because then you get a good sleep.
Bex, you have to meet my auntie Karina. She's hilarious, and my uncle Henry. Shout out to my family. I love you guys. You guys are hilarious and
Cheers,
such.
because if you're anything like Paulette, I love you guys too.
Cheers to the Vachons. Yeah.
I love that. I
Oh,
love, 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 love.
and what another thing I wanted to mention is that it doesn't just have to be family, right? It can be
Yeah.
community because you know Thanksgiving is a time where you need to give thanks for all and be grateful for all of the things around you. And a lot of times that doesn't just mean family, it means friends, it means neighbors. So like
Mhm.
your neighbors become your friends and your friendships become deeper and it just altogether it's just gratitude, right? Like
Totally.
enjoy.
I know that it was a few years ago when Kent and I didn't have any family in town. And it was the holidays and we're like, what are we gonna do? And we ended up talking to a few people and it was like, oh my gosh, we need to have a Friendsgiving. Right.
I
So
love
we had a big Friendsgiving and you did a potluck style. So everybody brought a dish. Someone made whoever was hosting, like we did the turkey. And then it just turned into this amazing time because there really is like, even if you do have family in town and you have a friend that you know is alone, invite them.
yeah.
Right. Like if you have people that live in town and you know, you've heard that maybe they're not going away, or even just give them that phone call and say, hey, like, do you have plans for Thanksgiving? Like my family's coming over, but you're more than welcome to join us
Yeah.
and like have that because there can be so many like people going through difficult times. There can be just tons of stuff, right? If it's a financial thing and they can't go home and visit family, or just they don't have anyone to visit, whatever
Yeah.
it might be, works in the way, but they're going to get off work late. Like, come and I'll save you a plate,
Yeah.
right? And just
Totally.
bring everybody in because it's such a time to just be thankful for everyone in your life that it's an awesome way. You can do a Friendsgiving, family Thanksgiving, and invite friends. Like, it can be a mixture. It doesn't always have to be immediate people.
Yeah. Totally.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cheers to what did you call it?
Friendsgiving.
Friendsgiving. Cheers.
Friendsgiving.
Okay, and that on a more a little serious note, another thing that I feel like we need to be mindful of is that a lot of times um, events like this or occasions like this can be sometimes not such a positive experience for people. So, and one of those examples is like people who are dealing with loss.
Hmm.
Um, Whether it be like, it could be things like people that are struggling with infertility or people that have had a loss in their family. Um, we just really need to be mindful that in these kinds of situations, it's not always like party, party, party. It can actually be hard for some people to
Hmm.
be in these types of situations. So I feel like it's really important to be mindful and respectful of that. And, maybe for those people, it can be like you don't have to go. If you feel like it's a situation where you're really going to be uncomfortable and you're dreading it and it's just creating more stress in your life, don't go and don't feel bad about it because at the end of the day, you need to take care of yourself first, right?
100%. The honesty behind it is what's more important. And if that's offensive to somebody else, or they don't understand it, that's on them, because you got to, exactly like you said, you got to take care of yourself first.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
So I feel like, so if you have a friend that's going through something, and because it's kind of like, it goes without saying that you just want those people or anybody you feel like the best thing for them is going to be around a bunch of people because you're going to try to get their mind off things. And I think a lot of times we feel like we know best because that's something that would make us feel better, but
Yeah.
that's not necessarily what will make them feel better. And really it's their decision to decide, right?
And
So
I think something too, just to tag onto that, that's really important is, even if you're thinking, if the thought pops into your head, like, I want to invite so and so, but they've just been through blah blah blah, they're not going to want to come, and then you decide not to invite them, that might be even more hurtful than just,
yeah,
like, just acknowledging and just saying, hey, I know you've been through a lot lately. We'd love to have you join us for dinner. What do you think? If they
yeah,
say, oh, I'll think on it, or no, I'm really just, I don't feel like I can be around people, awesome. But at least they know that you thought about
yeah.
it,
and it
right?
and also you could acknowledge it and be like, we would we understand that you've been through something, and we would love nothing more to have you here, but there's no pressure. Like
Yeah.
if you guys are just not into it, like we totally respect that and love, and we're gonna love you no matter what. We just want you to know that our door is always open. So
Hmm.
we would love to have you if you guys are open to it. And
Yeah,
then that gives them like the, oh, like at least then they feel you get rid of that stress for them, that they're
totally.
worried that, oh, now everyone's gonna think that we don't want to hang out with them, or
Hmm. Or
you
even
know
say, like, just come for dinner if you feel like leaving early. That's great. If you want to hang out because you're having a good time and it's kind of letting you let loose again, like, that's amazing too. Like, you're welcome to just dine and dash, whatever you want. We just would love to have you here.
yeah,
Yeah.
totally,
Yeah. Because then the people
yeah,
don't feel obligated to hang around, and especially if
yeah,
they're having a hard time.
yeah, totally.
Hmm.
Yeah, I just wanted to throw that one in there as well because I know it's not always sunshine and roses for everybody, so just kind of
Absolutely.
wanted to touch on that as well. But otherwise,
Okay. I have a
have a great
question for
fall,
everybody.
everyone. Okay, yeah.
Yes, I have a question. Has
Okay.
anyone ever done a garbage can turkey?
No, I haven't.
Anyone?
Has it?
We have a few viewers. I need a yes or no. I want to know. Have you guys ever heard of or done a garbage can turkey?
I think
Because
this
it
is
is.
yes.
Wait, no, that was already there, wasn't it?
Oh. I'm making a
I'm just gonna
liar out
call her Auntie. Have you done it? Because this will be amazing. Because I feel like we could party together then.
of Auntie Karita. she's Maybe she's not on anymore.
She might not even be on here.
Oh, Mickey says she has no idea what that is.
Okay,
So yeah,
okay,
take the
okay.
floor.
So this is not a Thanksgiving story. This is a family reunion slash last Christmas story. So last Christmas, so Auntie Krita, you don't know either. Okay. So last Christmas, my family, Kent and I, decided to host Christmas dinner. So we had everyone come except for like, I think it was Kent's brother couldn't make it. And so it was like my in-laws, it was my parents, my brother, Kent's auntie and uncle. Like we had this huge party and we did a garbage can turkey. So this means it was like -20 out. It was freezing cold this day. We did an ugly sweater party. We went in the backyard and my dad and my brother and Kent had hot coals. So they did the briquettes and they got them burning hot. And you put the turkey on this like, this little mount, kind of like a beer chicken turkey, kind of like a beer chicken, but it's a turkey and there's no beer in it. And you put a drip tray underneath and you put a garbage can over top. You put a thermometer in there so you know how hot it is. And you have sand around the garbage can on the bottom, not inside, but around it, sealing it off. And you put briquettes everywhere around it and on top. And it cooks all day long.
Oh.
And we've done these at family reunions. So we had to cook 3 turkeys usually to feed everyone at our family reunion. So we'd have 3 garbage cans. So we got this idea and I called my auntie and uncle and we were like, how do we do this? And so they told us and my family brought out the garbage cans. Like we had special garbage cans and a special holder for this turkey. It was like a deep fried, crispy, delicious, made the most incredible gravy if you have a drip tray. And the guys did everything. They were outside. We actually we had a trailer. They set up hot toddies with the camp stove, or hot buttered rums they were making on the camp stove. And they're in their winter coats with their sweaters on top. Like a garbage can turkey is like no cleanup other than the garbage stuff, but the boys do it. So hello, ladies. Put the men in charge.
Yeah, everyone's participating. That's awesome.
It was so fun. And honestly, it was like the best turkey we've ever had. And everyone in our family was like, best Christmas.
I feel like my Uncle Henry would be all over that.
Auntie Karita.
Still watching. Maybe we should think about doing this again.
I will send you the instructions.
Yeah. I got a guy.
Anyway, super fun, and it was really entertaining because everyone would be outside and mingling, and it's a really good conversation piece.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, I love it.
Some of the...
What did she say?
Some of the Christmas sweaters are not ugly.
Mm-hmm. I feel like we should start doing something like maybe Thanksgiving sweaters, like turkey sweaters or something.
Oh my goodness. We might have to do an extra little wine live here, my friend.
Well, I was gonna, you know what? I just thought of something. And, because you know me, I love sharing the recipes. So, who here would like me to share a Thanksgiving recipe? So, maybe a dessert. Actually, you know what? Okay, I have an idea. So, if you guys whoever gives me some likes and some loves, I will, maybe I'll put a video together and I'll make a video, or I'll leave a recipe on our page in the next few days for Thanksgiving. Maybe something pumpkin related. We'll see. Who would like to see something like that? Anybody? Cheers.
I would.
Mickey does? Awesome.
Okay. Oh, yes. I think it's great.
Cheers, friends. I will put my thinking cap on and do something before the end of the weekend.
We might just pop on randomly too, you guys, and we might just share a couple of recipes. We might sport some beautiful outfits if we can locate. We will see. Otherwise, we will be back next Tuesday at the same time, 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So.
Okay. Well, I feel like we gave some good tips here.
This was great.
I hope that people are prepared for their Thanksgivingness. Mm-hmm. And just a reminder, we just want everybody to enjoy and really remember what it's all about, right?
Yes.
It's all about family and being grateful and thankful for all the wonderful things that life has given us. So let's raise our glasses to Thanksgiving. Bex and I, on behalf of Bex and I, We are grateful and thankful for you and your patronage. Cheers. I feel like I'm a guy
I
from
must
an
say,
old
I'm very grateful for
movie.
that woman right there, Miss Paulette.
Stop it. If I didn't have you, who else would I drink wine with on a
I don't
Tuesday
know.
night at 8 o'clock? I mean,
Tuesday's my favorite day of the week.
honestly, super fun.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, well, we're gonna hop off,
Yep.
but we love your faces. And Bex is not on the ball today because usually sometimes we have music, but I don't know where that has gone in our life.
Uh,
No judgment. It's okay. We're gonna just dance our way out. So, you know,
wait. If we let's see.